The AI is going to eat itself to death. This is inevitable as long as the AI artists keep spamming their creations into existence. Because every time they do this and the AI eats it, it gets a little bit dumber. The rare, the strange, the genuinely original, that vanishes first until all that's left is the bland sludge. Researchers even have a name for this. It's called model collapse. The machine everyone is terrified of has a fatal dependency. It needs you more than you need it. Let me show you why and what we do about it. AI is not as much of a threat as we've been made to think it is, at least as it pertains to art. Yes, it will fundamentally change our economies. To me, AI is sort of like an advanced extension of clip art, albeit very advanced. I think it's well suited to marketing tasks, which, let's face it, don't really require authenticity. I once did an internship where I made animated web banners. While the work was creative, it's kind of a stretch to call it artistic expression. Yes, jobs that encompass this kind of work will largely go extinct. We've always devalued this kind of content. Likewise, we intrinsically value AI content less than human-created content. AI-generated stock photos are already priced at 40 to 70% discount compared to human-created equivalents. A 2023 study found consumers could only distinguish AI-generated text from human text 50 to 55% of the time, chance level. But when told the content was AI-generated, they rated it significantly lower. The label matters more than detectable quality. The fact is, AI needs to consume more and more original content to stay relevant. What does this mean? It means it needs you more than you need it, at least at this current juncture. Picture the Ouroboros, an eternal snake eating its own tail. But with each revolution, the circle becomes smaller, as the snake consumes more and more of its own body. Let's look at research published in Nature, volume 631. This landmark study demonstrated that large language models, variational encoders, and Gaussian mixture models all degrade when successful generations train on content produced by earlier models. The model's view of reality narrows, rare events vanish first, and outputs drift toward bland, central tendencies. The research termed this model collapse. Indiscriminate use of model-generated content in training causes irreversible defects in resulting models, where tails of the original content and distribution disappear. This is where the first solution comes into fruition. Clearly, at this point, within online systems, we've made ourselves low-hanging fruit. You see, the current web paradigm, people give away massive amounts of their original content to be gamed in a predatory system. Increasingly, this has become a losing game. Just look at these stats. The Web 2 content economy is defined by extreme asymmetry. Meta's 2023 advertising revenue was $131.9 billion. YouTube was $31.5 billion. TikTok's was approximately $16 billion. Of this, combined $179 billion in the advertising value generated by creator content, only $16 to $20 billion flows back to the creators. That's roughly 9 to 11% of the value that the content generates. Meanwhile, revenue concentration is extreme. The top 1% of creators earn 80 to 93% of all platform revenue. The median Patreon creator earns $50 to $100 a month. Only 12% of full-time creators earn more than $50,000 a year. 46% earn less than $1,000 a year. The paradox is this: a 250 billion creator economy with 200 million participants, where fewer than 1% are earning a living wage. With AI, systems creation is easier than it's ever been. By harnessing the power of this apex predator for systems creation, we can make the corporate monolithic gardens wither away. There is nothing particularly innovative about most centralized tech platforms. In fact, it could be argued that the experiences will continue to degrade as surveillance capitalism economy advances. This is because the model itself is flawed, and it must become increasingly more intrusive in order to stay profitable. This is why these monoliths are destined to wither away and die. I reiterate, we are looking at this thing in completely the wrong way. There are projects like Freenet and others who offer the promise of completely decentralized online systems. We can build on these systems in ways that benefit artists and creators from the outset. We know how malevolent forces have tried to use these outlets for control. Our blossoms of creation are easy pickings on every online platform. We need to take a cue from the Songosongo and grow thorns to protect every blossom. Truly, we can make their efforts all for naught. What would you rather do? Post on Twitter for the likes that are not in any way organic? Argue with an endless ocean of bots that exist on these platforms? Or would you rather dig them out by the roots and watch them burn, fertilizing the way for our own fields?